I'm like,
yep. And then you're like, woo.
you're like, hold on, I'm dying. When was the last time we recorded an episode?
It was
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then we had a holiday, and now we're back.
It feels like so long since we recorded a regular schmegular episode.
Since a regular episode, it's been like 6 weeks because we.
God damn!
Before
I don't even know.
we did 40, we took a break for like 3 weeks or something. Because you were really busy and I was busy. And
oh my God!
Summer was over, so we had to cry for a little bit.
I got that post-summertime sadness.
I got that post-summertime. You see Lana Del Rey's new husband?
Yeah, he's like a gator tour guide or something.
Fucking
I'm sorry.
Christ.
It's my brother.
What does he want?
He just sent me an Instagram post.
Oh, okay.
Shout out my brother.
He's sending you heaters lately, so.
He's been sending me good shit.
Yeah.
No, he sends me great memes. And I also like that he sends me Dune memes. Mm-hmm. He's one of the few. Mm-hmm. I'll get him.
That's a very pointed look in my direction. I'm going to read Dune at some point.
Yeah, I don't need you to read Dune, but it would help.
After I finish Between Two Fires, that's the next on my list.
This is a new segment we're doing on the podcast called Book Rack.
Book Rack?
Book Rack.
Book
All
Rack.
Right, Book Rack. I was going to say Rack, but Book Rack I like Book Rack.
Yeah, it's like the A and the E that are smushed together.
Oh,
so it could be
Book Rack.
Or Book Rack. Book Rack.
Yes, beautiful.
Book Rack.
All right, what's your recommendation of a book this episode?
My recommendation of a book this episode is Between Two Fires by Christopher Buhlman.
My recommendation for this episode is Dune.
Tune in for next week's episode when you also recommend Dune.
I will. So for the next 6 episodes, it'll be every single Dune book.
Yes.
Aside from the Brian Herbert ones, we're not going to talk about those.
Dune.
Yeah, Dune again.
Dune again. Dune again.
Yeah, Dune again.
Too Dune, Too Furious.
Yeah.
Dune 4.
Wait, 3.
No.
You missed 3.
Dune.
Oh, okay.
Dune again. Dune, Too Furious.
Yes.
Dune 4.
Yeah, and then it goes Dune V.
And then just Dune again.
Yeah,
like it's
Dune,
just the word Dune again.
But on the back of it just says brackets again.
Yes, Dune again. I switched to, it was a big day for me. I switched to Firefox.
Oh, as a browser?
Yeah, off of Google Chrome.
How come? What led you?
What led you? It's so weird because the bar of this mic is for anybody who's not watching the video, we switched sides.
Yeah.
Starting last week, and we think we're probably going to keep it.
Maybe, yeah.
But I mean, I don't like that I have to like.
Yeah, find.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like a pervert looking through like a window to try and catch a glimpse of your eyes.
Hold on. All right, knock at my door. Hello.
What's the password?
Yeah, what's the password?
The switch to Firefox was because I don't know. Everybody always talks about how bad Google Chrome is and how bad it is for your computer's performance. And I was like, new computer, new web browser. I deleted.
Is it helping?
Maybe.
Okay.
Feels exactly the same to me. I'm not doing any like intensive like web development or anything.
I'd be happy to switch from Google Chrome just off of like their bullshit. I don't know if they've stopped now because I don't see them anymore, but like their bullshit AI answers that would pop up.
Yep.
I don't know why they do that. It's like shoving it down my face. I don't want it.
It's always wrong.
It's always wrong. I mean, like, I'm sure you've heard of the famous like one where like, oh, how do I make a pizza extra good, or like make a good pizza, and then it was literally like put some Elmer's food safe glue in there.
Yeah. Wasn't there one that they were like, what should I do this weekend? The response was like, kill yourself.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's fine if you use AI. Sure, I'll look at you funny, but just don't make me do it if I don't want to.
I think I said to you that if I see the word AI one more time, I'm going to drop kick my computer.
What if you hear it?
I'm going to drop kick my computer.
Ay. Hey,
you're towing it.
Towing the line.
So on Firefox, when you open it, it gives you thought-provoking stories.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm just going to read to you because I don't think it knows who I am yet. Like it hasn't tuned to what I need. First one is every Bob's Burgers Halloween episode ranked.
Okay, I love Bob's Burgers. Have you seen Bob's Burgers?
I've seen a couple episodes.
I love that
I think it's all right. I think as far as animated shows go, it's all right. How to refinish a table in 5 steps, brackets, it's actually easy. That one, they do know me.
Okay, because
Wood refinishing is something I have Googled before.
I feel like 5 is too hard. 5 steps? You got to do less than 3.
Let's try and guess what it is. Step 1.
Finishing a table?
Yeah, refinish a table.
Refinish a table.
Step 1 is purchase a table. Okay?
Is
Easy.
Hold on. Is it implied that you own the table already? Because it's refinishing
that's step
it.
0. Step 0.
Step 0, own a table.
Own a table.
Yes.
Step 2,
Yes.
not like the finish
Wait,
on
step
the
0
table.
to step 2?
Step 1,
Yes.
not like how the table looks.
Yes, step 1.
The way it is,
Yeah,
step 1.
Feel
Step 0 inadequate
Yes.
for your choice of table.
Is that 3?
That's step 1.
Oh.
That's step 2. And then we go back to step 1.
Yeah.
Sanding.
Yes.
You got to sand the finish off the
You
table.
have to. You must.
Mm-hmm. Step 3, lunch.
Okay.
Have lunch, because that sanding is hard work.
This is step 3, part 2, by the way.
Yes. Step 3A,
Yeah.
have a glass of milk with your lunch.
Okay. So hold on. So I just so I get this
Step
right.
0.
We're at step 0, which is own a table.
Own a table. Step 2. Which is...
What's step 1?
No, step 0 is first, own the
Okay.
table. Step 2,
Yeah.
decide that you don't like how the table looks
Okay.
and feel bad about yourself.
That's okay.
Step
0, 2,
1.
1.
Sand the table.
Okay.
Step 3, lunch. Step 3A, glass of milk.
Okay.
Step 3B, take a pee break.
Okay. You have to have a pee break.
Yes, it's in the steps.
Yeah.
Step 4, throw the table away. Step 5, buy a new table.
Buy a new table.
And then the cycle repeats.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like samsara.
Yes, totally.
Never ending. It's the whole. Do you not know?
What's it mean?
It's the in Buddhism. It's like the cycle of life, basically, and you're trying
I
to
thought
escape
she was
it.
the pink-haired bitch from Naruto. I don't know about that one. That one might not make the
audience, you tell us if Peter's okay.
Can I do another take?
Yeah.
That's that pink-haired girl from Naruto.
You just got rid of the bitch.
Yes, I felt a little bit
No, you gotta commit. You gotta commit to it now.
Okay, can I do a third take?
Sure.
Actually, I'm not gonna do it.
Are you gonna use the C word?
I would never. Can I be really candid? That's my C word, is candid. Once in my life, I said the C word.
Yeah.
Never again.
Never hit you?
No. The first time I said it, it was like dirty out of my mouth. It was like eating mud.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a different time, you know?
Yeah.
It was 2017 or whatever.
I think I have said the C word on this podcast.
Yeah, like 3 times. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Which is, I think I like where the C word has gone, because it went from something really derogatory, at least in North America, it went for something super derogatory to now a positive word.
Is it?
Yeah. You talk to someone, you're like...
like serving
cunt.
Okay.
You're cunty. Like that's... Yeah, see, it's still... it's just because you're so back in your old ways of the Roe v. Wade.
My parents listen to this podcast.
Well,
they both texted me after the last episode.
Oh, yeah. What was the response?
They watched it together. So I was at their place and they were
embarrassed.
Like... They were like, should we sit and watch your podcast together? And I was like, you can do it once I leave.
Yeah.
You can't do it when I'm here. I don't want to be here and see your reactions to it.
I totally get that.
Yeah, I can read you. Hang on. And the funny thing about my parents is they don't like coordinate when they text me. So oftentimes when they think of me or talk about me, they'll both text me separately at the same time. So 8:18 p.m. on Thursday. This is from my mom.
Oh, God.
We just watched your podcast while sitting around the fire. Pretty funny stuff. Glad that you were smart enough to save all of us. Laughing, crying emoji. My dad, 8:36 p.m.
Oh, no.
Just watched Good Number 2. Lots of fun. You did look surprised to hear our voices. And I almost got compacted, but you came through for me. Okay, you cheated, but you did what you needed to do. Well done. You and Praj are a great team.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Peter's
Thanks,
dad.
Mom.
That's so sweet of
and
you.
My sister said...
and I'm so embarrassed.
My sister said 112 Tango and 49 Queens. I'll let you guys figure out. That's a little trivia game for you. What does that mean?
Is this a euchre thing?
No, it's not a euchre thing, but I'm so glad you brought up euchre. I was thinking about it yesterday.
Oh, my God.
I was at the thrift store, and I saw a manual about... It was like a book on how to play bridge.
Okay.
And I was like, I feel like that's the next step. Like, when I go to a nursing home, I'm going to be the bridge guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I feel like if I go to a nursing home, I'm going to be like playing video games.
We're going to be playing Magic at nursing homes.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like, delirium. That's when you, I don't, can you, Google? Does Google still exist?
But when we're, I was going to say in 10 years, but yeah.
When we go to a nursing home at the age of 36.
Yeah. I think Google will exist. Firefox won't, unfortunately.
No,
Fireworks won't have made it.
Yeah,
I just said Firewokes.
Firewokes. Yeah, they rebrand after woke Mala Harris gets
oh my God.
into Firewokes, and then nobody can use them. Oh yeah, I was reading okay, so we refinished a table.
Yeah.
The rise of exclusive communities in America.
What does that even mean?
I think it's like HOAs.
Ugh. Fuck HOAs.
An unpleasant reality lurks within America's supposedly affordable cities.
You know what it is? Dog problem.
So
many
dogs.
dogs.
I got a dog problem.
Hey, you go to a city and you're like, hey, everything's so cheap, and bam, you're getting attacked by 5 dogs.
5 dogs. Should you skip the fancy baby shower and host a nesting party instead?
What is that?
I think it's
I
like
gotta
a
know
Mormon
what a nesting
thing.
party is.
I've heard this term. Sorry, I'm burping into the mic. It's like
it's like his thing.
It's my thing.
He does that.
Yeah. In case you forgot, welcome to Good Number 2, the podcast where I burp into the microphone.
We haven't introduced the podcast in so long. Welcome to Good Number 2. Good Number 2, the only podcast.
I'm your host, number 1, Peter.
I'm your host. Why am I 2?
You're good, number 2.
I don't want to be 2.
Okay, let's try again.
I'm number 1.
Sorry.
Welcome I have to be.
Hang on. Welcome to the Good Number 2 podcast.
I'm your host.
Let's try again.
Okay.
Are you looking at the camera?
Yep.
Welcome to the Good Number 2 podcast.
Good Number 2, the only podcast. I'm your host, number 1, Praj. I almost said Peter.
See, it's just so much more natural for me to be host number 1.
You should be first.
Okay.
You're also older than me, so we'll call it.
Yes. Every time that I tell somebody that, they're like, huh?
Really?
Yeah. I've told like 5 people that, and they're like, no way. Yeah.
Do I look that old? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you're going to a nursing home in 10 years. Yeah. Welcome to Good Number 2.
Good Number 2, the only podcast.
I'm host number 1, Peter.
I'm host number 2, Praj. I do like that. I do like that.
Yeah, it works better.
Yeah,
right?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It works better when the white man is in the lead.
Yeah. As they should be.
Hey.
You don't want this.
We need
For audience who don't know. I have something called
hyperhidrosis.
Yeah, hyperhidrosis. So 9 times out of 10, my hands are very wet. And it's uncomfortable.
The punctuation of ending a bit with a handshake, it
never happens here. And if it really does, he has to suffer my moist touch.
It's always wetter than you think it's going to be.
It is. And the thing is, I don't think it's as wet because maybe I'm desensitized, but I think any level of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really bad. Sometimes it's like right now, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's still wet.
Yeah, there's been times.
There's been like wet times.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've had this a lot where I used to, in high school, I used to try to write on paper. I would successfully write on paper.
Yes.
And then by the time I was done with a page, it would be like flipping. It would be like kind of turning because of like the moisture from my own hands. It sucked.
Nice.
It still sucks. I think if the show makes money, I would.
Don't they like put a Botox in your hands?
Exactly.
Or something
I would get Botox, fat Botox hands.
You just can never move your hands again. You look like mannequin hands.
Hey, what's up?
You're just hello, nice to meet you. Aren't my hands dry?
Yeah, aren't they so dry? I think it's what it is because I would be too powerful with it.
Yeah.
Without sweaty hands, I think I would be too powerful.
Yeah.
I think it also keeps me on my toes.
Yeah, you want to be more like your idol Slim Shady. Palms are sweaty.
Yeah.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
My knees are weak.
And your arms? Surprisingly light, actually.
Aww.
Yeah. I have the opposite problem. Once it gets cold outside, I get like split skin between my knuckles and starts bleeding. And
bleeding.
Yeah, my hands are really
I get
dry.
split skin, but I didn't know they bled.
My dad has like the tips of his fingers will like split when it gets cold outside because his hands get so dry. He's used like working hands that like lotion and stuff and doesn't even.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the winter. I'm not at all looking forward. And considering that we live in Alaska,
I was
Winters are
actually
not
thinking
fun.
that we were in Singapore today, but that's,
Okay, why are we in Singapore? I took so many drugs before the flight. I have no idea where we landed.
I just said spin a wheel and we'll go somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I spun the wheel, and then I fell into a bag of cocaine.
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? Yeah. And
It's
then I
just
woke up
a total accident.
with an IV drip. I don't know what that was all about.
Singapore. We've been to Singapore before.
We have.
Hang on. We're in Laos.
Oh,
We're Laotian now.
Beautiful.
When French people look at the water, it's Laotian. Yeah, baby. We're so back.
Yeah, this is Peter's episode.
Yeah, I'm back, baby. You take the reins away from me for one episode, I go fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're claiming it back.
Yeah.
What is rightfully yours?
Yes.
You're King Arthur stamping your foot down, being like, "This is my shop."
Mm-hmm. I
That's
put
what
the
he does,
sword
right?
in the hole, and I say, "This is my shop."
Because that's what King Arthur did, right?
Yep.
He
He
put
put a sword in a hole. Yeah. So a nesting party is.
I'm surprised that you're keeping track of these topics.
Well, it's just the only thing that's open on my computer
okay.
is my articles that are curated for me.
Yeah, for those who are lost, including myself, we were talking about the difference between a baby shower and a nesting party.
Yeah.
What is it?
As you inch closer to your due date, the urge to nest before welcoming your baby. That's a full sentence. That's what the article says.
That's the sentence?
This was written by a robot.
Yeah, 100%.
As you inch closer to your due date, the urge to nest before welcoming your baby.
Yeah, that's...
Period.
Okay. Yeah.
There is so much to prepare around the house that a long to-do list is inevitable. A nesting party can help all of those tasks piling up feel much more achievable. A nesting party is a small gathering of close family and friends in your home to help you prepare, get organized, and in general, feel at least a little more ready to welcome your baby. Long sentence. While other baby shower parties might involve hosting duties, an elaborate meal, and entertainment, the nesting party focuses on the needs of the new parents. So it's less about we're going to go have baby-themed cake and...
Yeah, is it blue or pink?
Shoot a gun, and if the bullet is pink, it's a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's green, it's a boy.
If it's green, it's a boy?
Yeah.
What if it's blue? What if when it's blue? What does that mean?
It's nothing.
It's dead.
Yeah, you just are really bloated.
Oh, no. Yeah. It's gas.
It's gas. You're just really gassy.
How do you feel about the idea of a nesting party? Because I have thoughts.
That's fine by me. Tasks include house cleaning, washing, folding, putting away laundry and baby clothes, assembling nursery furniture, decorating the nursery, meal prepping, postpartum prep, assembling the car seat and stroller, breast pump part prep.
Best pump
part prep.
Is it because you read the word breast pump and you're like
breasts?
Yeah, welcome to the Halloween episode. Scared of boobs.
We should acknowledge that. Well, they're so scary because it says "boo" right in the boobs. What if ghosts this whole time have just been really horny and we think they're saying "boo," but they're just like.
Well, that's why they're not getting any. That's why because like if you're horny and you just go boobs, no one's gonna.
That's very caveman like.
No one's gonna fuck you. Man.
Yeah, it's 2024, ghosts.
Yeah,
get it together.
What do you say in 2024?
Breasts.
Yes. I think are you okay?
I was just laughing at the idea of. Never mind, it's fine.
We should before I go on to my thoughts about nesting parties.
Yeah.
Let's acknowledge we won't be having a Halloween episode.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Time around because we Good Number 2 as a podcast acknowledge the fact that we time things poorly.
Yes.
And I'm going to California next week, so I can't record. Mm-hmm. And who in their right minds puts out a Halloween episode after October 31st? You just don't.
It's got to be Christmas after that.
Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving.
The dollar store is already stocking Christmas stuff, so.
Are they?
Yep.
I have to go to Spirit Halloween. I have to, get my costume.
What are you going to be?
I'm trying to do a couple's costume. So the idea was Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Uh-huh.
And one half of me is Kermit and the other half is Miss Piggy.
Okay.
So then, because I'm dating myself,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So then we'd have, royal
yes,
we.
I get it. Yeah, you talking.
We'd have Kermit and Miss Piggy. Or the alternative was Zoidberg from Futurama and Amy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Why didn't you ever ask me to be Miss Piggy? Kermie. Oh, Kermie.
That sounds like Marge Simpson. What is? I don't think I've ever heard Miss Piggy talk.
Miss Piggy.
That sounds like Kermit.
No, Kermit is here.
Okay, you do a good
Miss
Kermit.
Piggy.
Okay,
Kermit.
I see.
I love you, Kermit.
Okay.
There you go. That's Miss
That's
Piggy.
pretty good.
I got there. It took me like
Yeah.
3 tries.
I can't do Kermit. I can do a Zoidberg though, so I don't.
You can't like.
You don't even know Zoidberg. Do you know what he sounds like?
I know he's got.
Name 5 of his albums. Name it.
Back in Black.
Okay. Yes.
Guts.
Yes. Fuck. He knows it.
Norman fucking Rockwell.
Yeah, goddamn. All right, fine.
I'm a real fan. Yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah. The show now is just doing voices.
Let's do impressions for an hour and a half. We
Yeah,
have
that's
26 minutes. We could
get there.
get there. We could do so many impressions.
Can I be like really honest and real with the podcast right now?
No, what's up?
My nose is running so bad.
Do you want a napkin?
No, I just want everybody just close your eyes for a second.
Everybody, close
you
your
too,
fucking
you too,
eyes.
you too.
All right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
For sure. I'm so scared. I feel like I'm gonna open my eyes. And
we're good now.
something's
Don't worry
What
about
did you do? I'm so.
Check your ass.
Whoa! Nesting parties, right?
Yeah.
I think that sounds honestly wonderful.
Yeah.
It sounds
sounds way better because a baby shower is stressful.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Not to get too woke for this fucking podcast, but baby showers sound like,
They're too focused on women. That's the real problem.
Yeah, focus on the baby, all right? No,
It takes 2 to make a baby.
Yeah.
Somebody had to spunk in their womb
Oh, okay. That's much nicer.
to make a baby.
I was gonna say spunk in their minge because that's the. If we're going
Someone
UK.
had to bust in that minge
Yeah.
to make a baby.
Yeah, it's obviously like the men are working way harder during a pregnancy.
Yeah, no. Women just have to like sit there and wait for the baby to cook.
Yeah, and then it just comes out and they don't, it's not even painful.
It just goes like this. And then the baby comes out.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, that was easy.
Yeah. And then they go home and everybody's like, yay, shower time.
Okay, on 3. We're going to do it on 3, okay?
What are we going to do?
We're going to apologize.
Oh.
3. 1, looking at the camera. 1, 2, 3. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Okay.
We're sorry for nothing.
Yeah.
If you had a baby, you couldn't have done it by yourself, all right? Some man had to jizz. I'm cutting that. That's bad. Remember when I said my parents listen to this?
Yeah.
I would like to apologize.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm really glad that Firefox has this. Because I had nothing to talk about for the first half
Yeah, you know what it was? I had come here because I was like, you know what? I went big last episode. Yep. I don't need to do shit, so I'm glad you had something.
I just opened up my web browser and,
we're so prepared. Mm-hmm. At least we're consistent, right?
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say, I think baby showers feel, not to get too woke, but baby showers feel so capitalistic. Because, buy this, buy that, do a big party, give gifts, versus nesting parties seem like prepare your house, prepare your life for the child, and the people around you help you preparing for the child versus you buying a bunch of shit. But I guess that's also, helping with the baby, right? Buying stuff. But I think
Gen Z wants to cancel baby showers. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Gen Z hates mothers. They want babies killed.
I mean, if it's a bad baby, if you're like, this baby's gonna kill 30 people.
When a baby comes out, they give it the Myers-Briggs, and if the first letter is an I, they kill it on sight.
Kill introvert babies.
Yes, we want a society of extroverts only.
Oh my god.
Speaking of
as an extrovert,
articles,
that would suck.
What's your Myers-Briggs?
ENF something.
Holy shit! Hang on.
I'm ENFJ or ENF. I was ENFP for a while, but then I changed. I was ENFJ, but now it's but my introversion and extroversion is just teetering to where it's extroverted. It's 47-53 or something.
Yeah.
What's yours? Yours is 78% introverted or something.
I don't remember the percentages, but I'm ISFJ.
Okay.
We should look up a Myers-Briggs compatibility.
Oh, our compatibility?
Yeah.
Oof.
Myers-Briggs compatibility chart. So what are you?
I'll confirm, but I think ENFJ.
ENFJ. ENFJ, and I am an ISFJ. ISFJ, and you're an ENFJ?
No, it's not that.
I'm looking at a beautiful, it looks like a quilt, the thing I'm looking at. It's
ESFP.
That doesn't change anything.
Okay.
You're an ESFP. ESFP, and I am an ISFJ. We have a big red square that says, uh-oh, think this one through. The other options are, it could work, but not ideal. One-sided match, it's got a good chance, often listed as an ideal match. And we are solidly in the red. We're right here. So
we're a terrible match?
Yeah, we're a bad match for each other.
Then how are we making this great podcast, baby?
I don't know.
Maybe I will say, I don't know if your personality ever changed in the test, because I've done mine like
multiple times
across the years.
Yeah.
And I had ENFP, and then it changed to ENFJ or whatever.
I'm just going to tell you every version of combinations of the two of us, like, because I was INFJ for a bit before I was ISFJ.
Yeah.
That's also red. And your other one that you were is also red.
No, nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no.
Well, folks, we're at the halfway point of the episode today.
Thank fuck.
And we've made it through the riveting articles on my Firefox page.
We had some commentary, social media.
Yep.
We had
gender
conversations.
Yeah. Yep. We had everything you could possibly want.
We did a takedown of baby showers.
Yeah. What could be missing from this podcast?
Good quality content, maybe.
I don't know about that. I think
we're perfect. I think we're perfect. Nothing's wrong.
Everything's fine. Go to youtube.com and then type in go blah.
You want me to do that?
No, this is for the listener.
Okay.
Go to youtube.com, type in go blah.
I don't know what this means.
It's a 4-second video of a girl holding a dog on a leash. And she says, go! And the dog starts running. She falls over and hits her face. She goes, blah!
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Go! Blah!
Okay, I was confused. But then I was like, go blah. That sounds familiar. But that is a very good video. It's only 4 seconds of your time. You will get ads that are longer than the video itself.
Yep.
But it's worth it.
It's so worth it.
So
worth it. Go to youtube.com, search up Good Number 2, the podcast from the internet.
Yeah. The podcast, the show.
The podcast, the show, the movie from
the game
internet,
show.
The game show. And hit enter or return if you're on a Mac.
Yes. Yeah.
And then our channel will come up. Nothing else will come up. It's a blank page with just our channel on it.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that. Subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell.
Don't do that. It's annoying.
No, do it, please.
Don't do it.
It does help get us up
Turn
there.
notifications off on your phone.
Don't do
actually.
that. Like our videos. What else? Comment on it if
Dislike
you feel like
them.
saying something. We've only
Put a
had
thumbs down on them.
Don't dislike. Actually, I don't know if dislike. No, disliking is bad. Don't dislike it unless you really don't like it and you want to tell us.
But then, write us a letter or something. That's
write us a letter. Our address again is.
I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again.
Wait, you're gonna have
too
to
high
cut
risk.
You're gonna have to cut that. You know that, right? In
cut
post.
what?
My address. I just gave my full address.
Your what?
Okay.
I don't. I don't.
Can
know
I
what
edit
you're
this
talking
episode?
about. No. You'll see in a week and a half. I'll send you the final episode when you're in California.
Yeah,
and it'll
have my full address.
It'll be there.
Can it be changing? So I'll give you my California address.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank God.
Can you just
Yep.
Can you just record what your hotel address is or something?
I'm not going to hotel.
Oh, you're going to family?
Yeah, I'm going to family.
Oh, don't do that.
It's
then.
my aunt's house. So I don't know if I want to give you.
Give your aunt's address on the podcast.
Yeah.
Researchers translate bat talk. Turns out they argue a lot.
Bats argue?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think bats argue about?
How the India-Canada fallout could affect trade and immigration.
I'm being ignored on my own podcast.
Huh?
I'm being fucking ignored by this old man.
We're going to go on now to...
Did you just randomly read What did you read? Why did
There's
you read
another
that?
Firefox article that I have on my thing. There are better ways to build a toilet. Did you know that?
Okay. All right. This, I need you to answer this.
Okay.
If you had to redesign a toilet, what would it look like? And it new, something new. They come up to you, the powers that be, the government comes up to you and they're like,
Joe Biden says to me,
Biden himself,
we need a new toilet.
Jack,
Listen here, Jack.
Listen here, we're gonna. So what we need is
this toilet.
Toilet.
Two Joe Bidens walk up to you. The toilets they can't handle my shits anymore. I'm eating too much ice cream and having big doo-doos in my toilets.
Like a big doo-doo.
I'm having Jack. Listen, Jack.
I want to do like a good Kamala Harris. I feel like it's really hard to do.
You think you fell out of a coconut tree?
You think you just fell out of a coconut? I can't.
You exist in the context of all that came before you.
I saw someone online that did such a good Kamala Harris impression. I was like,
her laugh is so funny. So I have to redesign the toilet?
Yeah, you have to redesign the toilet. Joe Biden has a gun to your head. And he's like, I'm going to suck your blood.
Okay.
And I'm going to gain your youth.
Okay.
So
it sounds like a normal Saturday in America.
No, let's not. No.
Toilets, I think the one thing that they're really missing is that they rely on you to push the poop out, right?
Okay.
So, which I think, like, I mean, every time you're in there, you're pushing, right? It doesn't just come out.
No. You have to. You're straining.
Have to push.
You're getting hernias.
Yep. You're breaking blood vessels when you stand up from the toilet. Your eyes are just like bloodshot, and your pupils are dilated.
You're sweating.
You lost like 5 pounds while you were pushing it out.
Yeah, you have to like. The worst for me is having to put all my intestines back. Inside.
Oh
It's the worst.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? It's been a while since I've been in that situation, but it does happen.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Sucks.
And speaking of sucking, I need the new toilet to have a sort of suction apparatus.
Okay.
So basically what it does is it's like a you know when you go to like a gas station, they got the car vacuum in like the little machine.
Yeah.
So you'd grab one of those type of things and it goes on your tuchus between your and then here's the fun part. So you know some of us, I'm not going to name any names, but some of us have a lot of hair down there.
Okay.
So in order for a proper seal and a proper suction, the vacuum is going to have to shave your tuchus.
It's got blades on it.
You ever see a burr grinder? I'll pull up a
burr grinder? I know a burger grinder.
It's my mouth. So a burr grinder is basically like 2 metal discs that here I'll show you the picture here. I'm going to pull this up for the people at home. So 2 metal discs that turn against each other.
Ready? We'll do it. We'll point at the image.
Whoa! Burrs! So those 2 things, they grind together.
Grinder,
right?
go burr. All right, go ahead.
And but imagine that, but on your ass. And it's chewing up your ass hair. Sorry, tuchus, your tuchus hair.
Yeah.
So the vacuum does that. It eats up the hair, and then it suctions onto your butthole. And it goes... and it pulls all the turds out of your bum into the toilet.
When does it know when to stop?
The thing is, it doesn't.
Oh.
So there's a big red button, like a Jeopardy buzzer type of vibe. Yeah. You have to hit it when you feel like it's sucking things out that shouldn't be sucked out anymore. So it goes... You go, whoa, press the button, it goes... And then...
Powers down.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, it's such a powerful vacuum that it actually has a little bit of blowback at the end just to put everything back.
Yeah, it goes...
Yeah.
And shoots it back out.
That's beautiful. I love that. I think mine would just have a big tongue on it. So you don't have to clean it, you know? Yeah. You don't have to worry about cleaning.
Yeah.
You're just like, when you're done, you just hit a button. Big red button again. We're bringing back big red buttons. Big red buttons are so hot right now.
America wants to cancel big red buttons.
No, we want to bring them back. Big red button. Bring back a big red button.
Bring back big red button.
Big red button.
Bring back a big red button.
Bring back a big red button. And a pun comes out and lick your ass.
Yep. Lick your ass clean off.
Yeah. I think that would be, it's like just the natural progression from a bidet. Don't you think?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is a giant tongue.
It's a giant tongue.
Yeah. You know the thing that was on Shark Tank where you put the tongue in your mouth and you lick your cat and it's supposed to make them feel like they're being groomed by their mother?
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You could just have that attachment for like a finger.
No, you got to put it in your mouth.
I really don't think you do.
You saw my cat.
I
the
saw your
weekend.
cat for the first time. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Your cat's fucking massive.
He is big.
He's so big.
He is big, and not like in a fat way, just in
No.
like a actual mass.
Yeah.
way.
He's like the Rock.
Yeah, if he was a human being, he'd be like 6'7". He's huge.
Yeah, he's a big. Well, he's not. He'd be like 6 foot and jacked.
Yeah,
I feel like your cat would be
Yeah.
like 6'2" and jacked.
He's, for anybody who knows cat weights, he's 18.5 pounds.
My God.
Our last cat before him was 8. So he's
So you got a 10-pound.
yeah.
10-pound increase right there.
I saw
Inflation.
a dog over the weekend, my cousin's dog, and the
Yeah.
dog is 6 pounds. So my cat is 3 times that dog.
3 times that dog.
Gotta get 3 times that dog.
I think that I saw a huge golden retriever over like Thanksgiving weekend. And it was just this massive thing, and I put my hand on its like forehead.
Yeah.
And it was my hand, my palm, which is pretty big. It was just about the size of its like
Pretty big and extremely wet.
yeah, extremely wet, huge, terrible for gripping, great for holding.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're ever in a situation where you're dangling off the edge of a mountain,
I'm fucked.
it's over.
You know what? You know the one I hate talking about Harry Potter because I think it's like boring and played out now.
Yeah,
But the one scene I really relate to in Harry Potter is like when they're hanging off of the car or something. They're trying to get to school in their mom's car, the flying
and
car.
The weeping willow starts to fuck the car up.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
right before that because they're doing some weird like
Romping willow, what's it called?
I don't fucking care, man. I don't care.
Audience, I love Harry Potter. And I think J.K. Rowling did nothing wrong.
Okay, we're gonna do it on 3 again. Okay,
Okay.
3. Okay, sorry. 1,
On 3.
Yeah,
2.
so you were so
okay,
right.
Yeah, sorry.
1, 2, 3.
We're so sorry. We said some things that weren't right.
Weren't right, and we didn't mean.
And we didn't mean them. And I want to apologize.
Yeah.
We don't want to offend anybody who listens to the podcast.
Unless you're like a bad person,
Yes.
then we offend you.
If you're a bad person and you listen to this podcast, grow up. Get over
Get some
it.
help. Find
Jesus.
Nirvana. Okay.
Call your mother. We're going to go to random word generator. I feel like it's been so long since we've just gone to random word generator.
I know.
I haven't even done it on my new laptop ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Your laptop, how does it feel? How's it responding?
Kill me. Kill me.
Stick to
Hold on.
stick to a
We said we wouldn't do it. Oh, we're doing
stick
it.
to giant.
Stick to giant.
Stick to giant. T-O giant.
That sounds like you know when I don't know if you were ever on YouTube when like the P90X and the CrossFits of the
Yeah,
world
yeah,
and
yeah.
like those training videos
Yeah,
were big. It sounds like that. It sounds like some like hack. No, I wouldn't say P90X is a hack. I'm sure it works, but like, yeah, just some like hack kind of like supplement thing or some sort of like a.
Stick to giant.
No, you know what? I take it back. It's like an ad you see on a porn website, and it's like
Stick to giant?
Stick to giant. So your penis, which they're like, oh, it's a little stick to giant. You take these 5 pills, you will get a huge penis, but heart palpitations for the rest of your life.
Stick to giant.
Stick to giant.
Little stick to big stick.
Yes, little stick, big stick.
Yeah.
Heart palpitations for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Arrhythmia, rest of your life. But hey, penis.
I've already got heart palpitations.
Do you
so-
actually?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dangerous.
I don't think I
That's
do.
so
I hope
scary.
not.
Has that ever happened? Have you ever got heart palpitations?
I have.
It's so terrifying.
I have.
I'm like,
Yeah, and then you're like, woo.
you're like, hold on, I'm dying.
Yeah. I don't want
fucking
to.
hate
want to
that.
be like a conspiracy theorist, but the last time I got the flu shot,
Yeah,
the day after I got heart palpitations.
yeah. I had that with when we had to take the vaccine for
The
when we
woke-
had
lo-
when we had
wokeism?
to.
Yeah.
When I chose to off of my own,
Free
research
will,
and
yeah.
free will and and common sense. When I took the vaccine, I think they did mention that sometimes you'd get like your heart would feel weird, or some people would have like some reaction.
Yeah.
And considering that, I shouldn't have stuck with the one that I took. But yeah, like every time I would take that vaccine, the next day or so, like I would have like heart pain.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but you're like brand loyalty. I'm not going to change that. You're like, I've been drinking Coke my whole life. Why would I switch to Pepsi?
Yeah, why would I switch? Oh, fuck no. I would never switch to Pepsi. No, absolutely though. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it a mix and match thing. I like symmetry. If it kills me, fucking kills me, man.
That's how it's gonna be. Ooh, stitch, pitch, diplomatic.
Oh my god.
Stitch, pitch, diplomatic.
I'm driving in my car and it's not static.
Yeah.
When I drive into a person, it's tragic.
Yeah.
Now I'm at their funeral. Their mom's crying.
Okay. All right. He's spitting.
He's saying that it should have been me who was dying.
Are you okay?
Then I went to the zoo and saw a lion.
Are you all right?
I killed a man.
Yeah, you killed a man with your car, and then you said I should have been the one that died.
No, their mom told me that.
You would never have survivor's guilt. No, you're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, dude, I'm like,
and then
that's 10 points.
Ran over his mom.
I said, she won't shut up.
And I killed his dad with a bomb.
Ooh.
Yep. And then I went and watched a rom-com.
Ooh. Bridget Jones' Diary. Have you seen that?
Starring, what's her name?
I know it stars
Alicia Silverstone.
I think so. I think it's
Alicia Silverstone.
This rap's gonna be hit number 1.
This rap's going on way too long.
Yes, we're 90s. We're so 90s.
We're 90s maxing.
Yeah.
Speaking of 90s maxing.
A hippity hop to the
hop, W, don't stop the rocket to the beat.
We can't do this. We're gonna get
a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Speaking of the 90s,
yes.
Laser.
That
was very 90s. Book. That's also very 90s. They didn't have the internet back then.
No.
Assembly.
Laser book assembly.
Yep.
Okay. Why don't you contribute? I feel like I've been shitting out ideas.
You've been shitting them out already.
Yeah.
Shit.
Why don't you give me something?
So I'm picturing something here, right? So I think books, we've been this 90-year-old bookbinder still makes books the old-fashioned way. I think we've been cutting the pages of books. We've been cutting book been cut by knife. Very long. Gutenberg.
Too long.
Printing press.
Yeah.
Book get cut.
Big knife.
Big knife cut book. Glue on book.
Yep.
Book pages cover.
Yeah. Yes.
New book way. Laser book.
Okay.
Assembly. Laser. 2-page. Laser. 4-page.
How join?
Laser.
How laser join? Laser cut.
Shut the fuck up. Laser melt adhesive. Laser adhesive book cover. Dry close. Laser book assembly.
I like. How
you
much?
Buy?
How much?
$10.
Hey, $10.
Were you gonna try and shake my hand?
No, I gave you. Fake
I would never.
Money. Yeah, hold on. $10. I don't have my wallet. I wish I had. It's outside.
Laser kill customer.
That sounds so good. I think. I don't know why I'm going so morbid with it, but I was thinking like I love your idea of like a laser book, but how do you bind it? So it's like a book made out of human skin. So
that's how they used to do it.
That's so true.
Well, not human skin. Well, depends on
the subject.
Yeah.
If it's biology,
no.
Yeah, it's human skin.
Yeah, I think we got to go back to binding books with skin. I think it was a better time.
I think. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a vegan, would you buy a book bound in skin?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'm
over it.
Okay.
I'm done being vegan.
He's gonna eat meat. Next episode, he's gonna be eating meat.
I'm eating human skin after this. Leaf grind permanent. No.
I don't like that one. Are you laughing at what I said? Or the words?
I know like that one.
I know like
that. This one.
Oh.
We've been talking.
Here?
We've been around this subject a couple times already today. Slime.
Oh.
Bottom open. So once you get the new type of toilet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You stick it on your bottom and then the slime opens. You ever take a poop and it's like slime?
No, man, I'm so sorry. We gotta stop.
You ever flarp the farting putty? You can get
Yeah, I know that.
You ever poop and it's like flarp?
No, man. Like the texture of it?
You ever poop like flarp?
You ever
see flubber?
Yeah, I have seen flubber.
Yeah, you ever
I love
poop like flubber?
No, no, I would never. Have you the only you eat flubber.
Mm-hmm.
You take flubber best friend.
We can't do the laser book assembly thing again.
Why can't I want a chance?
You said
I want it.
before I
want to do it too.
Before we did laser book assembly, you said to me, "I've been shitting out great ideas all the episode. You need to pull your weight."
Oh, okay.
And now you're here just chomping my bit.
I don't want to chomp your bit.
You're doing it.
I was just gonna say, okay, fine.
Speaking in
I'll be quiet.
nonsense
You know what?
words is my thing.
I'll be nice. I'll be quiet. I'll be sitting here.
Yeah. So
I don't want to look at you.
yeah. When I see slime, my bottom open. Slime?
Yeah, slime, eh?
Yep. Slim E. Bottom
Slim
open.
E Shady.
Slim E Shady. Ooh, when is Eminem gonna come out with a hologram of himself?
Yes, Eminem becomes a VTuber because
Yeah, he already did an NFT. The
Did
Slim
he?
Shady NFT. You don't remember that?
No. I'm only
Slim
buying
Shady
Donald.
NFT.
I'm only buying Donald Trump NFTs.
Eminem to
so-
drop first NFT collection at Shady Con.
Oh my God! It's just the apes. What is it?
Well,
with the...
he set his profile picture to the Slim Shady ape, but he also made NFTs, which are like fake action figures.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like a drawing of if there was a Slim Shady action figure.
So it's not even a real.
You ever been on Eminem.com? What the
Nah,
hell?
man.
I'm gonna look at.
I truly don't understand. And also, it's like NFTs, right? So non-fungible, you have them, and then you're supposed to. I can
got
see
'em.
all of them on Google Images.
We're not gonna do
So-
this thing where it's like, aha, NFT owner, I saved your NFT.
NFT
Ah!
Eminem NFT song.
It's just a JPEG. You paid $40,000 for a JPEG. Yes, I did. Okay.
And I'm proud
And
of
I'm
it.
proud of it. I will not apologize. And J.K. Rowling did nothing wrong. Can we go on to the Wikipedia segment of the podcast?
I would love
please?
nothing more than to go into the Wikipedia segment. I
Okay.
feel like the more we keep talking today,
The worst
the worse it's going to be for
trouble
us.
we're getting ourselves into.
The worst trouble.
We're in the worst trouble. Speaking of 90s rap,
Ooh.
very topical.
Mm-hmm. Very tropical.
Very.
A hip, a hop, a hip, and a
This
hip,
song
we go
called
to the,
I Miss My Homies by
Okay.
Master P, Silk the Shocker, and Pimp C. Produced by Mo B. Dick and
about-
the Sons of Funk.
Our Moby a dick. He's a great producer, but I don't like him.
I Miss My Homies
Yeah.
is the first single from Master P's sixth solo studio album Ghetto D. And it is I wanna play the opening for you because I think it's really indicative of sort of the vibe here.
Okay.
Listeners at home, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to look this up on your own time.
yeah, look it up. We'll put some royalty-free
Yeah.
something here.
No, we won't put anything. It'll just be silent.
Just be silence.
Okay. Just listen to the opening.
All
of
right, I
this
want to
one.
listen to it now. That's how I imagine dancing to those.
Yeah, go listen to that song. It's like 5.5 minutes.
Holy shit.
Whoever does the second verse is like miles better of a
yeah?
rapper than Master
Master
P.
P is a producer, so
No, Master P is that guy. That's
No, I know, but like I think he
Mo
produces.
B. Dick
Is
was
the producer?
Yeah.
Isn't Master P a rapper and producer? Because
I
I
don't
think
know.
he backed off and started
He might have
producing.
become a producer, but he was
He was like, I do not sound good on mic.
Yeah,
He's
he was like, I gotta let somebody else
stop.
do this.
Yeah.
So
Let's
I
find
listened
out.
to that song. I was reading the lyrics. If you listen to it with headphones on, the bass is insane.
Oh, yeah.
For like a funeral song. It's like boom, boom.
Play this at.
Play this at funerals in the hood. We need more songs with like instructions.
Oh my
Like Mambo
God.
Number 5 tells you what to dance when you listen to it. Hot to Go.
Uh-huh,
You know,
uh-huh.
I Miss My Homies by Master P.
And they're like, here's what you do to the song. I love an instructional. I don't like doing the...
Don't listen to this when you're at home alone.
Yeah.
Listen to it when you're at a funeral in the hood. That's what he said. That's what he wants you to do.
And next time when you're at the funeral in the hood, say hi to all of Mr. P's children, which I'm looking at currently, and it looks like he has a lot of kids.
Let's go to Mr. P.
Master P, sorry.
It's because
he
Master
has 9
P,
children.
Wow. I love his album names, actually. They're really good. Professional basketball career.
What the fuck?
He played for the ABA's Las Vegas Rattlers and Long Beach
How tall
Jam.
is he? He scored 7 points.
Wow.
In intra-squad play.
Good for
you. So he played a little bit. Wait, that fall he was on the Toronto Raptors training camp roster?
Pro wrestling?
What the fuck,
He was a pro wrestler? Who is this guy?
Philanthropy?
They don't make him like this anymore. This guy's
Really?
like a real Renaissance man.
P. Miller Youth Centers and his P. Miller Food Foundation for the Homeless?
That's awesome.
Yo.
You know what, Master P?
Fucking pour one out.
You might not be a good rapper, but
you're a good
pretty
person.
Cool.
He got the Tennessee key to the city.
I just want to read his album names.
His son's name's Romeo.
Getaway Clean.
Get Away Clean.
Mama's Bad Boy.
Ooh.
The Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me. 99 Ways to Die. A little bit of a left turn here. Ice Cream Man. Ghetto D, which is where that song is from.
Yeah.
MP Da Last Dawn. Only God Can Judge Me. Ghetto Postage. Game Face. Good Side, Bad Side. Ghetto Bill, the best hustler in the game. The Gift. Empire, From the Hood to Hollywood.
Okay, those are the album titles.
Yeah.
I feel like he loves the word ghetto. He's like a fan of it.
Yeah.
It's like almost like he's from there.
Yeah, almost like that, yeah.
He's been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He's been in like 30 movies. Holy shit.
I'm seeing that. You know what? I might have been too harsh on Master P.
He
seems like a cool guy. Master P, if you ever want to come on the show,
I would love to have you on.
Send us an email.
I'm so sorry for everything we've said about you.
I don't even think we said anything too bad. Just that his album in 1997 sounds a little dated.
Yeah, he doesn't rap good. We did say that.
I like his energy. I think he's
he's been in 8 documentaries.
Wow.
And then 2 video games. That's nuts. I want to see how many kids he has because I just saw a list and it was like his kids. Okay, Romeo, Simone. Oh my God! Have you seen that subreddit of like tragedy?
Yeah.
Like bad names.
Yep.
One of his kids is named Symphonique, but Cymphonique.
Symphonique.
Symphonique. There's
you
also a kid's named Young V.
I need you to read the full name, the full list, starting from the first one.
I got it. Hold on, because it's really hard to find.
I've got the full list here.
You have the full list?
Romeo.
Yes.
Versi.
Yes.
Titiana, Inti, Italy, Hersey, and Mercy. So he's got Versi, Hersey, and Mercy. It's like Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, he's rhyming.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he went on a flow.
I need to...
Wait, where's Symphonique?
Symphonique is...
Symphonique.
Yes, and then at the end of the list, Miller is also the father to Symphonique, but it's from a different couple.
Oh, okay.
Than his wife. Yeah.
Whoa. Trouble in Paradise? Trouble in Mr.
Amber is the color of your energy.
Trouble in Master Paradise.
In 2007, he swore off profanity and endorsed Barack Obama for president of the United States of America.
Go.
That's awesome.
Before he was a hardcore Republican.
His daughter Tatiana died.
What?
In 2022.
That's recent. How?
It doesn't say.
Damn.
That's
Rest
sad.
in peace, Tatiana.
Tatiana, your dad is cool. I bet you were cool too.
Yeah.
Master P mourns the death of daughter Tatiana Miller, an overwhelming grief.
When Tatiana died, Angel gained its wings.
That's so sad.
He is one of the wealthiest rappers in the world with an estimated net worth of $200 million.
How have
Probably
I never
more.
heard of this guy before?
You haven't heard of Master P?
This is the first time I'd ever heard of Master P.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's like notorious.
No, that's Notorious
He's
B.I.G.
notorious.
What do you got?
I also went into the 3 richest rappers, and it goes Jay-Z worth $1.5 billion, Diddy worth $1 billion.
Nothing could ever bring that guy down.
No, nothing. That dude only up from here.
Yeah. I got invited to one of his freak offs.
Did you go?
I'm getting oiled up and going to the Diddy freak off.
Oof.
Actually, my therapist was telling me she had a nightmare about P. Diddy.
Is this real?
Yeah, we were talking
What
about
the fuck?
dreams, and because I was like, I've been having really weird dreams that involve celebrities lately.
I had one too.
I had one where I had to help Billie Eilish move. And then my therapist was like, I had a dream that P. Diddy kidnapped me and took me to his mansion. And I was like, Jesus
Holy
Christ.
fuck.
And she was like, I woke up
That's
like sweating
terrifying.
after.
Yeah.
I was
P.
like,
Diddy mansion.
Jeez, Lisa, that's rough.
I had a dream where I think I was hanging out with Terry Crews and his wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw them on Instagram recently. It wasn't like a happy thing that I saw it for.
Uh-huh.
It was like a sad kind of post, but then I
Yeah.
guess they were in my mind and I saw Terry Crews and his wife.
Yeah, Terry
And
Crews
then
been through a lot. So.
in my mind, it was Terry Crews and his wife both equally as buff. Which I don't think
it's
is
just
true.
two bodies of Terry
Yeah.
Crews and his wife's face.
It's
Yeah.
just him from White Chicks.
Yeah.
In a wig. Okay, it's Marlon Wayans from White Chicks, not Terry Crews. Okay, so I got some very interesting fact of history. Let's take a real fucking left turn here, and this is not funny, but this is interesting.
Okay, take me on a journey, Dan Carlin,
this
through
is
history.
This is a court case.
Ooh.
The case of Ghana versus Louisiana.
Ghana.
In 1961, there was a landmark case by Thurgood, I guess. Marshall before the U.S. Supreme Court. December 11th, 1961, before the court...
1961.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a big case, Garner versus v. Louisiana. The court ruled that Louisiana could not convict peaceful sit-in protests who refused to leave during a dining establishment under the states, disturbing the peace. Under the
You
states.
have some plosives. I'm sorry. I'm just going to...
sorry, my mic.
Yeah. Thank you.
My mic technique's not the best. I'm in a new spot here. It's difficult.
I migrated to a different country.
I've got to get used to the temperature. Okay, so
So what
background.
happened?
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, this is wild. African American students from the Southern University sat at a whites-only segregated lunch bar at Sitman's drugstore in Baton Rouge. The management summoned the police after the students summoned. Rise, police!
Command you, arise from beyond the veil.
No, this is a terrible thing that happened, but still.
Oh, sorry. But the police were summoned.
Yeah, the police are demons that you summon. After the students quietly remained, despite being asked to relocate to another counter.
Yeah.
After ordering the black patrons to leave, the police arrested them, charged them with disturbing the peace, and claimed that their behavior could foreseeably, quote unquote, foreseeably disturb or alarm the public, according to the state's disturbing the peace statute.
Seems pretty peaceful to me.
Yep.
Sitting there quietly.
Yeah, I mean, whites only diner. Like, fuck, dude. This is 1961. Blows my fucking mind. The National Association for the NAACP defended the student demonstrators at the Kennedy administration's Justice Department, filed a legal brief on their behalf. So NAACP was like, this is bullshit. We're firing. And now, the decision. In a 9-0 decision, the Supreme Court ruled in the African-American students' favor, agreeing that the state had violated due process under the 14th Amendment and found no evidence that the students' behavior could have foreseeably disturbed the peace.
The government's good after all.
The government's good after all. Yeah, that was crazy.
1961.
1961. That's 40, like just over 40 years ago. Sorry, 60 years ago. Hold on. We're in 2000. We're in 2002, right?
Yeah, it's 2002.
It's 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just 60 years ago, there was whites only diners, and motherfuckers were out here getting arrested for just sitting quietly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's fucked up? That's a 9-0 Supreme Court decision in favor of these people. Can
Nowadays,
you imagine now?
It would be like 5-4.
Yeah,
Like
and they
it would,
fucking
yes.
lose.
Yep.
It's brutal.
Yep.
Yeah. Many people say America's going backwards. Mm-hmm. Beyonce.
Many people would say that.
Yeah.
And I am many people.
I am many people. I am one and many.
I've got something for you. So
Yeah.
this one started out with I was on an article called Parke County Covered Bridges.
Okay.
So
PCCB.
yes, classic acronym.
Yeah.
Parke County Covered Bridges
Yeah.
are well-known tourist attractions in Parke County, Indiana, which touts itself as the covered bridge capital of the world.
Okay.
So here's an example of one of their covered bridges.
Oh, beautiful.
And I want you to guess what the name of the town is that this bridge is from.
Can I get hints? Is it offensive?
No.
Is it funny?
It is. It's got bridges in it. So what do you think it's called?
Bridgetown?
Bridgeton. Yes.
Bridgeton?
Yes. Bridgeton,
I love that
Indiana.
show, dude. I love watching Bridgeton when I get home.
The Jackson Covered Bridge is the longest single-span covered bridge in Indiana.
Okay.
You want to know how long it is?
Can I guess?
Yep. Take a
Long,
guess.
right?
It's pretty long.
Pretty long. Single covered bridge.
Yep.
Crossing a river or stream?
It's a bridge, so
Okay. You're not helping. I'm going to guess 300 feet.
I probably shouldn't have asked you to guess that. 225 feet. You're
Okay.
pretty close. Pretty
yeah,
close.
okay. Yes.
And it cost $8,000.
That's it?
Well, it was built in like 1812 or something.
Holy fuck. That's millions of dollars in today's money.
This would take 10 years and cost millions of dollars.
Adjusted for inflation, it's like absurd.
Yes. So Parke County is famous for its covered bridges.
Okay.
I actually watched Beetlejuice over the weekend.
The second one?
The first one.
Oh, okay,
I'd never
okay.
seen it before.
Oh.
And it's funny because the Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis die from driving off of a covered bridge.
Yeah.
Which is only like 10 feet above the water or something. It's very funny.
Safety standards on cars back
Yeah.
then, super low.
That movie was great.
Yeah,
by the way.
I love
enjoyed
Beetlejuice.
it. They love their covered bridges in Parke County. They love them so much that they've started a covered bridge festival, which is part of their tourism area.
Yeah.
Tourists may view the historic bridges using 5 color-coded driving routes marked with roadside signs. So you can drive through Parke County and look at all the bridges. So the Covered Bridge Festival is a fall festival which takes place on the second Friday in October.
Okay.
Starting the second Friday in October, last 10 days.
I love that. I love when a holiday doesn't fall on a date. It's like when the moon hits high on October.
You know the Pilgrims invented this one.
Yep.
So, fun fact.
Yeah.
We are currently within 2024's Parke County Covered Bridge Festival time.
Road trip. Next episode, we're going to be in.
Today's the last day.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
We flew all the way to
October
Singapore.
19th is the last day.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. But 31 covered bridges and is attended by more than 2 million people each year. It's an extremely popular 10-day-long covered bridge festival in Indiana.
I would go.
Attractions include Fox's Overlook, maybe for like episode, what would it be, like 80?
Yeah. We could go hit up Indiana.
We'll go to Parke County.
I got to figure out how far Indiana
It's like
is.
an hour drive from here. Well,
That's
sorry.
actually, there's
Bleep that.
no.
It's a certain amount of hours from
I'll
where
find
we are.
out.
I drove through Indiana for a concert.
Oh, really? So where?
Yeah. I went
where were you
to
going?
Indianapolis.
Okay.
There was a show. My friend's mom drove us in high school. So I pulled up Parke County Covered Bridge Festival.
Yes.
Festival began in 1957 when a group of local women decided to hold a 3-day festival to accommodate the many interested tourists looking for information about the bridges.
Okay.
Now the festival is thriving and puts Mansfield on the map 10 days of the year. So Mansfield is like the center, and then all of the surrounding towns.
I thought Mansfield's Ohio.
There's Mansfields in like every state.
Man's got fields,
A man
dude.
made a field.
A man's got to have a field.
10 days of the year. The first festival was rather small and occurred only in Rockville.
Mm-hmm.
Final sentence of this article.
Okay.
Extremely ominous. 2020 saw no festival. So I had to know, are they still doing them?
Yeah.
You're going to be happy to hear they are still doing the Parke County Covered Bridge Festival.
Woo!
I went to the Parke County Covered Bridge Festival Facebook page.
Okay. Facebook page, that's where it's at.
It's wrapping up now. People are posting all about what they did at the Parke County Festival. Haley says, this was 2 hours ago,
2 hours ago
I
today.
screenshotted that 2 hours ago, so it's 4 hours ago now.
Wow.
Haley says, "What town has the Boy Scouts in the fire department making biscuits and gravy? This pregnant mama is looking for the best B&G. Other recommendations welcome. Going to Rockville and Bridgeton today."
That's it.
So she just wanted to know where the best
Did anyone
B&G
respond?
is. 10 comments. 10
Wow,
comments.
what a
So
community.
They said where the Boy Scouts were. I was
Yeah.
reading the comments. People are very helpful.
That's awesome.
It's just all fall vibes.
Yeah.
Melissa, I'm not going to read her last name, but I'll give you a little look at what her last name is. Melissa says, "Spider-Man found the best persimmon pudding and pulp in Parke County.
What?
Come see us at Betty Lou's across from Schoolhouse in Bridgeton. Fried bread, apple butter, and homemade pumpkin butter milkshakes made with pumpkin or apple butter.
That's delicious.
Delish." And then there's a picture of Spider-Man holding a apple butter milkshake with a couple kids.
Is it like a man in a suit?
It's a man in a suit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a
Spider-Man
statue.
made his trek out to Bridgeton.
Spider-Man would do so bad in rural.
Yeah, what's he gonna sling between?
Nothing,
There's no
nothing.
skyscrapers. He's just like getting no.
Yeah, he's just got to
Momentum.
run like a dog at that point. Like that's all he can
Spider-Man.
do.
Can you imagine? I love picturing superheroes that don't have like super speed. Just
Yeah.
like driving somewhere. Yeah. It's like, well, got to go to Bridgeton.
Yeah, can't swing there.
Can't swing to Bridgeton. There's
Yeah.
nothing but fields.
They got to make it cool. They got to make Spider-Man cool and just like have him.
A motorcycle like Ghost Rider.
Oh, that'd be
or
sick.
Something.
That'd be like a Spider-Mobile.
Spider cycle.
Spider cycle.
Yeah.
It's just a bike.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something like he can on command just like squeeze real hard and then just what's that?
Like jet propulsion.
No, like legs pop out of his
Oh,
back.
like spider legs?
Like an actual spider
Well,
legs. And then
in
he goes
the
really
comics, sorry, I'm yawning because this is so boring. In the comics, there's the man spider,
Yes,
which is
yes.
the inverse of Spider-Man.
And there's also Man Bat.
Yes, instead of Batman.
Yeah,
There's
and-
also Bat Cow or something.
Is there?
Yeah,
I know there's Spider Pig.
Spider Pig. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the Parke County Covered Bridge Festival.
At some point,
At
we
some
will.
point, we will.
First, we got to get tattoos.
Yeah, we gotta get matching. Well, not matching, but we're gonna get good number 2 themed tattoos. Good number tattoo.
Separate, but
Yes, separate but the same. Yeah.
okay. So the next thing I have is something called Mountain Myzomela. What do you think this is?
Myzomela.
Mountain Myzomela.
Mountain Myzomela. My brain goes to some kind of rock formation.
Okay, I'll give you
something
another.
nature related.
Also known as Elfin Myzomela,
Elfin.
or the second name, which will have to be bleeped. Would you like to know the second name?
Is it a species of cat that you can't
No.
say the name of because it's
No,
a racist
it's not.
term?
It's not that one.
Will have to be bleeped. What would have to? Elfin Myzomela.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. Like
Give me like a region, like a beat around the bush a little bit.
What is okay? So a mountain.
Yes.
Right. Mountain. What do you think? Real big, tall. Right.
Big, huge mountain.
What is the opposite of that?
Tiny little thing.
Yes. And what is an offensive word for tiny little thing?
Tiny little thing.
The mountain.
Oh.
Mountain Myzomela, also known as the Myzomela.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Is a
that's where I
species
was
of
going.
bird.
Bird.
It is found in New Guinea, and that's it. That's why I picked it. And it looks really nice here. Put up the picture. Put up a picture.
Of the mountain Myzomela.
Yeah.
Wow, that's lovely.
They're like little finches almost. Everything is a finch.
with red heads.
Yeah, and then
red-headed finches.
Redheaded finches. I love me some redheaded finches. Yeah, and then obviously the male ones are really flamboyant and red and
And the
colorful.
females are brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brown.
That's
women.
it's so funny how that always happens in the animal kingdom.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The males
are the big, beautiful, buxom, bold
Yeah,
critters, and then the females are brown and sort of
yeah, and
understated.
fucking deadly.
Yeah, they'll kill you, and they're usually
Yeah.
larger too.
Yes,
My
yes.
ideal relationship is.
With a larger person.
You know how the female anglerfish is that giant thing with the light on its head?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
male anglerfish is a
little parasite.
parasite
Yeah,
that just
yeah,
sucks on the nutrients of the
I
big
would.
one.
My God.
Yeah.
Give me a big queen. I can
Give me a
just
big
suck
queen
on.
with a proboscis.
Yeah, I can just suck on.
that I can suckle on.
suckle on for nutrients
Mom,
and wealth.
thanks for listening to the podcast. I have. If you don't have anything else, I have something I want to.
I have kind of, but we can finish up with you.
Okay, I want to close
We
it
can
out.
finish you off.
Okay. See me after class. I want to.
I don't know why I did that.
I want to close it out on something called Figgy Hobbin. I want you to guess what that is.
It's a fucking British dessert. It has
is,
to be.
actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Figgy
yeah.
Hobbin
Yeah, okay.
is a British dessert.
Yes.
That is a plain pastry cooked with a handful of raisins. Did we just play footsies under the table?
Well, there was knees.
Hello.
It was our
Kneesies.
knees.
Figgy Hobbin is a dessert, but
Yeah.
this is not about Figgy Hobbin.
Okay.
This is about a book called Figgy Hobbin Poems for Children.
Okay.
It's a children's poetry collection written by the Cornish poet Charles Costley, published in 1970. Since then, it has gone through numerous reprints, including a notable version published in the United States in 1973 with illustrations by Trina Shart Hyman. They just don't name people like they
They
used to.
don't make names like they used to.
Trina Shart
Hyman. Oh my God.
Which means that her name was... Her
Shart.
maiden name was either Shart or Hyman.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she married somebody with the last name Shart
Shart
or
or
Hyman and decided to keep both.
Or maybe it's a middle name, or is it hyphenated?
Shart, it's Trina Shart Hyman. No
Okay.
hyphens,
It could
nothing.
be, yeah, it could be a middle name, or it could be, yeah.
The poem's subjects are fairly evenly split between gentle introspection and delighting in random nonsense.
Okay, I love that.
The poem from which the book gets its title speaks of the old king of Cornwall, tempted with all sorts of exotic dishes, who petulantly tells his servants to take it all away and bring him what he really wants, a humble dish of Figgy Hobbin.
Aw.
So
What-
it's like a Shel Silverstein sort
Yeah,
of like
yeah, yeah.
British poem collection.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I pulled up a poem from it that I want to read for you, and I think
We should close it out with some beautiful music.
I want to close it out with
Yeah.
a poetry reading. We're gonna put some
Yeah.
nice.
I'm gonna try to fall asleep
music
while you
underneath
read
this.
me a poem. Okay.
This poem is called "Old Mrs. Thingamabob." You ready? Old Mrs. Thingamabob lives at you know where. Dropped her what you may call it down the well of the kitchen stair. Gracious me, said Thingamabob, this don't look too bright. I'll ask old Mr. What's-his-name to try and put it right. Along came Mr. What's-his-name, he said you've broke the lot. I'll have to see what I can do with some of the you-know-what. So he gave the what-you-may-call-it a pit, and he gave it a bit of a pat, and he put it all together again with a little of this and that. And he gave the what-you-may-call-it a dib, and he gave it a dab as well. When all of a sudden, he heard a note, as clear as any bell. It's good as new, cried What's-his-name, but please remember now, in the future, Mrs. Thingamabob, you'll have to go you know how. The end. Mrs. Thingamabob by Charles Costley. Thank you for listening to the Good Number 2 podcast. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is. Make yourself a cup of tea, eat a cider donut, and have a nice relaxing time. Just forget about the stresses of the world. Read a poem. Go outside. Experience the world. Turn off your phone. We love you. We care about you.
We love you. I love you.
Oh, so sweet.
Is that it?
I'm not going to say
You're
it
gonna
back.
say it back? That's
No.
so fucked up.
Fuck you, dude.